You're not ignoring people and you're not zoning out. If you're constantly saying, "What?" It's not because people are mumbling. Well, okay, some people are mumblers, but that's not the full story and you know it. Let me tell you one of the most misunderstood signs of hearing loss. It's not silence and it's not complete deafness. It's feeling like you're barely catching what people are saying and needing to fill in the blanks like you're solving a word puzzle at a noisy cafe. What makes this even trickier? It often happens gradually. You think you're hearing okay because you're getting some of the message, but over time, it gets harder and harder to keep up. You start asking people to repeat themselves or smiling and nodding because you're too embarrassed to ask again. I had one patient tell me they thought their grandkid said, "I peed on the cat." What she really says, "I feed the cat." Of course, we laughed, but that's a real example of what hearing loss does. Your brain is guessing based on partial information. And guess what happens when your brain is working overtime to fill in the gaps? Mental fatigue, exhaustion, frustration. It's not just about your ears, it's about cognitive load. You're using brain power just to keep everyday conversations, and it's wearing you down. It also starts to affect relationships. You might avoid noisy restaurants, stop answering the phone, or worse, withdraw from conversations altogether because it just feels easier. But it doesn't have to be that way. If what has become your most used word, it's not just a funny quirk, it's your brain saying, "Hey, I'm working too hard over here." So do yourself and your relationships a favor. Get your hearing checked. There are so many modern options that can help. And the earlier you catch it, the easier it is to manage because you're not zoning out. You're just missing some of the pieces. Let's fix that. Bye, friends.